Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stefan Kreis. In my Institute for Cosmetic Medicine in Berlin, I've been developing the MEK3 in cooperation with Martin Medizintechnik as a device for special treatments in the field of aesthetical medicine. This short film will introduce you in the possibilities of treatments in the area of minimal invasive cosmetic corrections and how to perform them. In more than 10 years of experiences in the practical use of this latest modern high-frequency device acquired in cooperation with phlebologists and dermatologists, special treatments have been developed for the following indications: spider bursts, rosacea and cuprosis, spider navy, senile hemangioma, simple warts, pedunculated warts, xanthelasmas, fibromas, histiocytomas, seborrheic keratosis, miliaria, senile speckles, epilation, wrinkle treatment, and tattoo removal. The MEK3 is conceived as a dual functional device and therefore to be used for surgical as well as for cosmetic treatments. This is also reflected by the division of the front plate. The left part is equipped with its latest high-frequency technique and can be used as a cauter in all surgical areas and has a bipolar coagulation unit. The right part has been conceived especially for cosmetic corrections. In the upper left of the surgical part, the gray microkey. It reduces the general power output about 70% when required. The yellow keys in the middle are for cutting and scabbing cutting. The blue key is for bipolar coagulation. The power display below shows the active power level with plus-minus keys on the right and on the left to regulate the level. In the lowest part of the device, next to the green power switch, you see the neutral electrode plugged in, right beside the plug for the treatment handle. In the right part of the front plate are 4 power control panels for cosmetic corrections, which are already pre-adjusted for the various different treatments. Below, in the middle, is the plug for the foot switch. On the right, the plug for the bipolar electrode. This video demonstrates just the applications in the field of cosmetic corrections. These cannot be performed by a normal cauter because the latest developed high-frequency technique of the MEK3 makes them actually feasible. These are the special electrodes for all the indications. We'd like to mention here that the following treatments are not shown entirely, and that a detailed introduction video and an introduction leaflet are attached to the package when you buy the MEK3. More than 50% of women suffer from such unpleasant telangiectasia. With the method of the MEK3, spider bursts are treated in a simple way and with a minimum of invasion. After about 3 days, each coagulation has developed a scab point. And this is the state after the healing process is completed. The treatment of cuperosis is equal to the one of spider bursts, but performed with a more delicate electrode, so that the scab points are clearly smaller. They can be covered with makeup after the scabbing has been completed. Senile hemangioma are removed with just one or a couple of coagulation points. Treating spider navy, the main influxing vessel is sealed. When removing fibromas, a slight local anesthesia is recommended. When you remove a prominent fibroma, the loop electrode is used and you coagulate approximately 2 mm above the level of the skin. The second step means to coagulate the remaining part of the fibroma down to the skin level with a disc electrode. Dealing with smaller fibromas, it is sufficient to work with a disc electrode. Regarding the removal of fibromas, it is remarkable that there is no neat tissue, there is no excision, there is no blood, and no scar develops. The bipolar tweezers electrode is part of the optional accessories and was developed especially for the removal of pedunculated warts and fibroma pendulans. It can be used with all electrosurgical devices with bipolar functions. The fibroma is seized by the tweezers electrode at the base and coagulated through a pulse triggered by the foot switch. With this simple and quick method, no afterbleeding occurs, as all leading vessels are coagulated. The removal of a histiocytoma is also done without any scar. seborrheic keratosis is removed with a specially developed electrode, equally without any blood coagulated on skin level. Overpigmentations, especially on the back of the hand, is one of the mostly performed treatments by the MEK3. For the long-term removal of hairs, for example in the chin area and the upper lip, as well as in the so-called bikini area, the MEK3 is especially suited. The wrinkle therapy needs a couple of sittings and reaches extraordinary results in the area of periorbital wrinkles or crow's feet and in the upper lip area on women between 35 and 55 years old. Before beginning the treatment, it is recommended to sub-inject the tattoo with a local anesthetica. As already mentioned before, this demo CD does not show all steps of the entire treatments. This new method of removing a tattoo is not dependent on the tattoo color and when performed correctly brings about a scarless, full healing as the basement membrane is not injured. After the healing. As you could see, the applications are easy for you to learn. They are minimal invasive and are tolerated by the patients very well. In many years of experiences, it has turned out that the patients appreciate to visit a separate aesthetic consultation hour. All treatments should be accounted for privately, because health insurances do not pay for cosmetic corrections. When you purchase the device, there is a video film attached for your support, as well as a detailed printed introduction into all methods of the treatments. If you wish, you can make arrangements with us in order to get a separate personal briefing seminar in your own treatment rooms. In addition to the device, the full set contains the neutral electrode, the handle, a rubber fixed band, a sterilization box, the complete set of electrodes, an introduction video, leaflets for the patients, and a poster for your treatment rooms. As optional additional accessories, you can purchase a holder for the electrodes and the handle, as well as a foot switch. Treatments should not be performed in the case of the following contraindications: cardiac pacemakers, pregnancy, high fever, inflammations in the area to be treated, and in the case of not clearly benign skin symptoms. We thank you for your interest and for watching this film.